Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna make some cookies because I really wanted to make them. They look so delicious, so I'm gonna give credit right now because I did not come up with the idea for these. I actually stole the cookie idea from Tanya Burr, so I will link her video down below because they just look really delicious. Hopefully mine look half as good as hers do, but I decided to recreate them today. She lives in the UK, so I had to do some of the conversions myself, and I realized after making them that it didn't seem like it made a whole lot, but they're gonna be big cookies, so I think they'll turn out okay. So when I did my conversions, I didn't do cups because it was giving me a bunch of like decimal points and I didn't want to deal with it because I'm lazy. I actually converted it to milliliters, and I have a measuring cup that has a milliliter option, so it was really easy. When I read off the ingredients, I will say how much you need, but I will also put my conversions in the description box, and you can do your conversions however you'd like to. You can click on the link to her video, you can find her conversions and do it yourself if you want to recreate these. I just felt like converting them to milliliters was a lot easier because it was giving me whole numbers, and I didn't want to deal with decimal points and rounding up, because in cooking there's a possibility that rounding up or down won't work or help you. So that's why that happened. I have currently preheated my oven to 390 degrees. Let's get started. So the things you will need are a measuring cup, an electric mixer, milk in case your mixture gets too dry, castor sugar. I couldn't find castor sugar, but this is super fine, which is the next best thing. 1 egg, 13.5 tablespoons of butter, self-rising flour, and white chocolate and milk chocolate bars. You can get as many as you want. I chose these because they looked really good. You can use whatever kind you want to. And 1 mixing bowl. Alright, so I measured and put in 300 milliliters of sugar, and now I'm just going to add in my 13.5 tablespoons of butter. And you want to make sure it's room temperature. If it's not, you can always heat it up, but you should definitely make sure that it's softer. It's not going to mix with your sugar very well, so couple. That one's really soft. And now you're just going to whisk this together. So once everything is good and combined, you are going to go ahead and crack in your egg and mix that in as well. Make sure you don't get in any eggshells. Alright, with that out of the way, now you are going to measure out 325 milliliters of your self-raising flour. Once your flour is measured out, you want to add it in gradually, because if not, you're just going to have a big puff of not goodness. Okay, so at this point your mixture should have really been coming together. There's a possibility that it would have been too dry, which is why I said earlier that you might need the milk. Mine is looking pretty okay, it's pretty well put together, so I don't think I'm going to need milk. And now you're just going to break up your chocolate bars and mix them in with your hands. So now I'm just going to lay my cookies out on the sheets and bake them. So with my mixture, I only got about 7 cookies, which I think that's just from doing the conversions and probably not doing them correctly. I didn't claim to be good at math. Okay, so now the cookies are finished and they look so delicious, and I can't wait to eat one. So if you were watching my video, you will notice that when I pulled the cookies from the bowl, like when I was taking the dough out and putting them on, I was putting them on really big, and that's how they turned out in the oven. When you are like taking the cookie dough out of the bowl. Make sure it's not the size of a baseball. But they did turn out very, very well. And I guess I should probably eat one. I just gotta show you how delicious they are. Oh my gosh. They're so good. Because mine turned out so big, I did leave them in for 12 minutes, but if they weren't as big as they were, I probably could have left them in for 10 and they would have turned out just fine. Feel free to make your own at home and send me pictures because I would love to see them. Just make sure you don't do what I did and make giant face cookies. I mean, I just cut them into little squares. They're good. So hopefully this wasn't too much of a baking fail. I'm sure everyone is laughing at me right now, but that's okay. Let me know down in the comments if you would like to see me do another baking video, what you would like me to do. I'm always open for suggestions, and I really, really love baking. I know this was kind of a fail, but that's okay. Leave a like and subscribe. I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Oh no. Some cookie dough fell into my mouth. I get all these questions about relationships, kind of like in general, not really specific. So I was just going to talk about it for a second. Obviously I get a lot of questions about long distance relationships, advice for it,